Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. Welcome to another cheeky extra. We've been drinking beers, haven't we?
Yeah, two big beers. It was Adam's Broadside and King Goblin. We've just finished filming that.
Yeah.
Quite mixed, but quite enjoyed it. But we thought, let's just have one more.
Well,
just one more.
Just one more. They're quite strong, those beers. They're quite strong, aren't they?
Were.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they leave you thinking, I need more.
Yeah, but in our defense, Your Honor, we did do it over quite a long period of time. We had big breaks.
We did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyway, what you got, Anders?
Love Lane Imperial Stout.
Oh, you've gone.
What you're thinking. It is. This is from Liverpool. This is an Imperial Stout. And it comes in at 10%. Yeah. I shouldn't be doing this, people.
I feel quite inadequate now.
Size.
We came to filming. I thought, well, we're filming, and I thought, I haven't got anything suitable for a cheeky extra because I didn't really feel like a big session. Because I've got cheeky extra beers there, but they're all quite either really big bottles of beer or stupidly strong, or both actually. So I went up and I played it really, really safe, and I've gone for Vocation Life After Death.
Oh, hello! I applaud you. I applaud you. That is a great beer.
I know it is, and I thought, I don't care. I'm just going to get something I like.
You know what? Vocation are one of my favourite breweries. They're so under the radar. They're so quietly.
Yeah. I had a really nice. I think I sent you a message from the pub. It was a porter. Was that a Vocation?
I think it was. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. But yeah, Vocation. What a brewery. Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to get your beer can fired up?
Shall I get my beer can fired up? Hang on a second.
Get your Imperial Stout into the glass.
Let me do that. Okay.
Imperial Stouts, I think they originated. It was a Russian thing, wasn't it? Russian stouts where they've got extra strong stouts for the cold Russian winters or something.
Oh.
Is that a little active?
No.
Just gloopy.
Just gorgeous. There you go, people. Look at that.
Oh, that looks good.
It's dirty. That. Oh, hello. Roasted malts. There's other stuff in there. Oh, it's lovely. Honestly, this is everything you want from a stout. From the smell.
Yeah.
So,
anyway,
go on.
Oh, I'm getting the aroma.
Oh,
that's just that tropical grapefruit citrus hit.
Mm.
Oh, I've not had a beer like this for a while, actually. Oh,
I'm so. Do you know what? You can walk into any shop in my area and you will find some Vocation beers.
Yeah,
they're all over the place.
You get that everywhere.
Yeah, and honestly, if you see them, do pick them up. Honestly, really do.
I mean, this is 6.5%.
Yeah,
so a little can, but it does pack a bit for punch. But It's quite pricey for what it is, but it's well worth it.
Well worth it. Really good beers. Right. Okay. So here I have a 10% Imperial Stout.
Off you go, Anders. I'm really envious.
That is so rich without being sweet. It's
perfect,
it's a beautiful Imperial Stout. I bought this. Actually, my brother-in-law bought this for me in Aldi.
No way. Wow.
But in that kind of, as soon as it goes, it's gone aisle.
Yeah, middle aisle thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, I'm going to go in.
Go on.
Cheers.
I know what you're feeling. Honestly, such a great. Oh,
I knew what I wanted today, and I thought I want that because I got a little co-op at the end of our road, and every time I'm going up there getting milk when we run out, things like that. As I'm queuing up, you queue up past. You got the alcohol cabinet.
Oh.
And every time I'm walking, I thought, life after death. I'd like to try that again, but I've got no reason to buy it.
You've got so much. We've got so much stuff lined up to drink. Yeah.
And so as soon as I thought I don't have anything suitable for a cheeky extra, I know what I'm going to get.
Such a good call. Such a good call. Well done.
It's 6.5%, but you don't taste the alcohol in this. It's just covered up by everything.
Yeah. It's a classy brewery. Really is a classy brewery.
Yeah, like I said, I've never analysed this as I'm drinking it. I've just, is that a West Coast IPA or East Coast? I always thought sort of West Coasty sort of.
Do you know what? I don't know.
US Stout, IPA, but it doesn't really matter because it's just nice.
Yeah. Oh, this is, I mean, this is silky smooth. It's 10%. It doesn't taste like 10%.
No, I had a 12 or 13% stout once. And it was like drinking cold hot chocolate. It was nice, but
the
alcohol was completely hidden, but it was basically hot chocolate.
Really? Yeah, okay. Interesting. This has got, you know what you're getting with this sort of thing. It is just full-bodied, creamy, strong.
So what was the brewery again? It was a Liverpool one. What was it?
Yes, I'm going to have to... brewed in L1, which is part of the Baltic Triangle, apparently. Famous area of Liverpool. Sorry, I do beg your pardon. That was awful. Love Lane Brewery.
Okay.
Love Lane Brewery's home is the heart of Liverpool's vibrant Baltic Triangle, a place full of doers, creators, and makers. A double mash stout with notes of dark chocolate, licorice, and roasted malts. Full-bodied.
I feel we have a out and about mission to go to Liverpool at some stage.
I think we should. But I also think first on our list should be perhaps Vocation.
That might be quite good as well.
Yeah, we'll have to start doing that.
Anyway, let's chit-chat about the beer.
Yeah.
You have a record.
I have a record.
Playing a record behind you.
I do.
And I can't make out what it is. I have no idea.
It is. Ian Dury. and the Blockheads. There you go.
Now, I've got quite a bit of Ian Dury, but a mutual friend of ours did tapes for me and things. So I've got lots of his songs on compilations on tapes and things in the olden days. But I've no idea what's on what album.
This is Ian Dury and the Blockheads. Ian Dury, I saw him live once. I saw him as a special guest to Madness, when Madness reformed in Finsbury Park back in some time.
Oh, wow.
And I'm pleased to have seen him.
I've seen the Blockheads live.
The Blockheads, of course, are a band who have, a band of session musicians, basically.
They're exceptionally good. But anyway, I saw them at an 80s festival thing, and they had some guy singing with them. Don't know. He's very good, but he wasn't. He wasn't Uncle Ian.
No. If you listen to any song that was put down by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, you will find that some of that music was put down by the Blockheads.
Wow, they were the session bands.
Because Trevor Horn brought in the Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and they were not very good.
It's quite common in the music industry. Apparently, there's one band, I can't remember the name of the band, but everything came out of the America in the 60s, in the early rock and roll years, like the Beach Boys and stuff. It was the same band that did everything.
Yeah.
It was just cheaper for record companies to say, well, okay, you're not really good. We'll get a good recording. You go and play it on stage. That's why bands in the early days were not as good live, because they just weren't as good as
they weren't. No.
In the studio.
So you will
got better over time.
If you listen to Two Tribes by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, that is a combination of some of Frankie Goes to Hollywood, combination of that, the Blockheads, and Yes.
Wow.
Because Frankie Goes to Hollywood just weren't up to the meat of it. And this album, I bring this album forward because this album has some cracking songs on it, which aren't big hits, like Superman's Big Sister, Dance to the Crackpots.
Brilliant. Which one? What's
Dance to the Crackpots?
No, I don't know that one.
No. And whoever edits this is going to have to put in a bleep here, but fucking Ada.
That's such a good song.
I know. And I have made it clear to many people, and I'm making it clear to you now, that if I go before you, okay,
you want that at your funeral?
That's at my funeral, yeah. And I want everybody
to sing along. Well, there's not many words to it, is there? It's just apart from what you've already mentioned.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's going to be sung
from right within.
Yeah.
I don't want any.
Perhaps a song for the wake.
I haven't done a song. That'll do for me. That will just the one song, wherever it is.
Yeah.
It'll be, brilliant. It's going to be non-denominational. So we'll worry about the intricacies later on, but there we go. Ian Dury, the most beautiful lyrics.
Oh, outstanding. There was one song. There was I can't remember the name though. There aren't been some clever bastards.
Lucky bleeders.
Just the lyrics on that.
Yeah.
It's just, the way he couldn't rhyme something, he just made up a word to make it rhyme. Like, Einstein can't be classed as witness. Some said he was a clever. Anyway, when he went and put
that's right, yes.
split this. That was the word he made up.
Yeah,
it frightened everyone. Yeah,
that's right. It did. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I think he'll ever be remembered for "Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick," which is a beautiful piece of work.
It was, but it was just nowhere near as good as
it's the tip of the iceberg. It really is.
And my all-time favourite has got to be England's Glory.
Oh, really? Okay.
Have you heard that one?
Yes, I do know it. Yeah.
It's just lyrically, it's just genius.
I mean, again, I have to. I was going to pick my favourites. Number one, there's flipping Ada, but there's also
lyrically quite limited.
Yes. But that's also got, I mean, the opening verse of that song sounds so beautiful. I mean, it means nothing. Moments of sadness, moments of joy, stains on the memory, stains on the quilt. Might bleep that one out as well. Who knows? But also, this is what we find. The songs escape me now, but just a beautiful lyricist.
Yeah, apparently, as legend would say, Andrew Lloyd Webber approached him to write the lyrics for one of his musicals, and Ian Dury said words to the effect of "not for that little whatever."
Apparently, he was quite a difficult man to get on with.
Yeah, and but he was renowned for being the best lyricist in the industry. And I think Lloyd Webber then went to Richard Stilgo or something to write it.
Richard Stilgo, who again is still great, but he didn't write Reasons to Be Cheerful Part 2. No.
Anyway, how are you getting on with your beer?
It's going down quite nicely. How's yours going?
I'm almost done. But I'll have if I can. But don't rush it. We can chat about lots of things.
We can. There's no reason to rush. Yes. So Hyde Park, going back to Madness reforming. It wasn't Hyde Park. Sorry, it was Finsbury Park. I went, and it was emotional, I have to say. I forget the first band.
Why was it emotional?
Well, because Madness hadn't played, they'd sort of like disbanded, and they'd been had over by their management and had no money.
Was it emotional for you or for the band?
I think for everybody, to be honest with you.
Right.
Some of the buildings around Finsbury Park received structural damage as a result of the gig due to noise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm not sure of the time frame, because Madness kind of carried on and became the Madness, and then sort of dissipated, and but they came back and as a full 7-piece, every single original member did this gig.
That is so nice.
And
they've stuck together.
They have. And it had been 4 or 5 years since they performed together as a unit.
Yeah.
And everybody's going nuts about it. And there were 35,000 people there to see it.
Wow. What an experience.
Yeah. And then I heard, including me, 35,000 people saying, "Hey, you, don't watch that. Watch this. This is the young." And yeah, it was emotional. It really was. Yeah. And like I say, Ian Dury was the special guest. Morrissey was on there. He got booed off because he's a...
Did he get booed on and off?
No, he got booed off. he came on. Why? They thought he would be. I mean, this is before he started going to the other side. But yeah. And yeah, just an astonishing night.
Wow.
2 nights, 35,000 people each
just
night.
The atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get 35,000 people all listening to and enjoying the same thing. You get that feeling of oneness. It's just quite incredible.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I've almost finished, so I'm going to go.
Right. Okay.
Bye.
Off you go.
No, I'm not.
Very abrupt.
You don't have to finish it. But it's time to go.
It is time to go. Yeah. So, again, if you're watching this, thank you. These are indulgences.
Yes. And I'm astounded people actually watch this.
They do. Yeah. And if you do, well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, really, thank you. Yeah. Do you know what? I wasn't going to say it, but I will say it. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
And
all that stuff.
All of that. But thanks for watching.
Yes. And until next time, goodbye.
Au revoir.